that was how things panned out, and it's funny. I'm going to stay on this for another minute because
For the Ash of Joystick, it's good to see him back on it. Been playing a lot of almost pays dividends yet again for Aegator, and as he pops over the bar, he runs out of ammunition, and that was surely going to be a double.
And you don't have to reinvent the wheel here for Empire. Just do some basic stuff. Is that C4?
Oh my god.
My god.
Goes down. This is a bad story here, and it just keeps being told.
Is this duo of SAS operators does their best to hold on. It's a one. Suzu waiting for it. Scyther only needs to land the one bullet. The hatch, that's a risk. He finds a kill, but it's going to have to be a lot more than that. The Yokai dodging, dipping, and diving, and it's in Kinta. But the flank is on like Donkey Kong. Gatorada, Black Ray are encircling as the vultures start to come around. They bait together. Dan finds one. It's so hard now for Gatorada. Left. There's no time for Empire to keep fluffing about. And if Black Ray is going to stand up like that, if Aegate is going to get a double C4, then there's no chance. Always can do anything. Oh, we're going to need to see that here as Suzu starts to peek on it. How? Always, he's got to clutch up, finds the first one. Such a small magazine. Gatorada.
And they rain, and surely this player in the corner of Always, he'll be able to get one. He'll get two.
Onside. Black Ray pushing on through. Shepard taking We got here. The diffuser, though, needs to be picked up. Dan, never seen one. But Aegator may well have just read this. Doesn't allow for the diffuser. Has to get the kill. Dan can run away. An unbelievable pick. That makes this even. But always not Flash, and he's looking to find another one. He traded out again, I guess. This is just non-stop. Traded out again, I guess. But Joystick finally big round to clutch this. Pre-firing every angle. Shepard shuts him reality. Suzu goes in for the plant. Gumine pre-placed, and the cabinet pre-destroyed. Makes this an easy denial for Empire. But a 3v3 all of a sudden. No hope and no way. Dan does not finish him off. Empire.
This is the crossfires you need. And as Addington grabs one, he'll grab two.
Still hanging on, but always 1 HP. Bro now, and he's taken out as well. Aegator pushing up the white stairs. The player prone on the other side always takes him down, but Anderson's finding another one. And now always cuts is not winnable for Empire. And CAG take match peak control, but they have absolutely no clue in a 5v5. I'd stick this. Surely CAG are on the watch for it, but that's the cover they need. Where is the denial? Empire! What is that reason?
That's a new story.
Malusi's gone too. Malusi's taken out of the board. It's, you know, gonna make some of these pushes, some of these aggressive. You can see the pressure starts to bounce back. Black Ray and Suzu C with a hell of a clean take there on the man, but the second spills into Attic, locks off the bottom, locks off the kill. Levy for a triple now, flooded in and flooded out.
The beauty of Cyclops. They have the option to go super aggressive on every peak they go for, or they're really passive. Like, they have either option, and the one they chose here really working out is...
And there's one that gets caught round, almost walks into it, but it's the cover from the man behind the shield. Look at this! CAG obviously altered it. They bait out another C4. Aegator follows it up, but gets dropped for the trouble as Trophy starts to flood. And they need that confrontation. The 10 seconds and another one found on Armory. It's just Suzu C left. He drops Lion from behind. Pops out the corner and the pocket. There's another place. There's another Team 1 round. The washing machine, they swing round, drop Lagonis, and it's Neskin that drives back through the heart of sight, brings back some of the blood and bullets, but suddenly only KDS is the last one standing. They flooded in, as we said.
They are in the site right now. They have complete control, only one drops. Now Neskin, from below, use the C4.
Is a little bit of a virtue, and well, it's going to pay off a little bit for Neskin, but now he finds himself in the 1 versus 2. Though, the call comes out, the plant is off, tries to apply some pressure. It's a post-plant, but not for very long. Cyclops, they put themselves with a bit of success, and it's Levy that tries to counteract, cannot make it. Here, all the blood is starting to come up. Cyclops, they have one eye, one focus, and it is on surviving the group.
This is
Alamau.
Yeah.
Good night.
That's so unfortunate because Alamau is so good on the smoke, and I think on the hookah side, but FaZe, all they have to do is hold on and deny this plant. They can't do it. Team 1, Levy, that
underneath with an impact and cause a ruckus. Drones first.
Risky now as Team 1 are on the back foot.
Uh-oh.
It does not work out. To go Team 1 looking desperate. As they start to make their way in, it's just Neskin left. He's cleaned up by Aggressive. Can he actually find something here? It looks like he might do. And FaZe have suddenly turned up the heat. Lagonis looking for, he's making it work with Levy downstairs to finish off what was left of Scyther, but he's alone. In a 1 versus 3, no time left to do anything. Caught on camera. V3, this is the best chance they have had. They're looking to further that Astro, force back into the core out near the door, and KDS can take down one last round of the half. Usually
players will play it backwards, but it doesn't really matter, and he'll bait out the sound because he wants that C4. There's one. We need you, James. The man advantage is so great. The crossfires are perfect. And as Souls gets his double, it's all up to Alamau, who's done some incredible things with the SMG-11. But there's just 2.
And Cameraman's going to get that diffuser down. Where is the denial? As suddenly Team 1 down, Neskin gonna hold it out, Neskin's gonna ninja defuse! We know their strategies are innovative, but can they work off the cuff? Such a small magazine! He's gonna have to push forward as Lagonis finds one. It'll need to be the clutch for Team 1 with the retake. They have it, and along with that, match points for Team Flames. Finish him off, and Team 1 start this plant. That's the C4! 3 players left for Team 1, but there's no way they can make this work without a miracle! And another boom takes them down. FaZe Clan push us all the way to round 15. On the objective at hand, rather than taking all the way across. There's the final E1D, and minutes still left on the clock. Plant's going down, and FaZe may have just stolen this. Team 1 has no response. That C4 is far too late. Flawless for the FaZe Clan as they punch themselves up.
On Oregon, pretty standard, pretty kind of par for the course. Those last expectations there, it still leaves a fair chunk of intel gathering. He's a plant, a C4 goes round, but it doesn't quite get him. Always is lying down, desperately clutching it out. Bullet gets caught from a man underneath, distracted by every too late, but now it's just the Lion heading up the stairs, gets the first. Astro is going to stick it and hope the cover comes through, but it doesn't, and now it's Scyther clutching it out! Welcome! Lateral coverage across the site and the plant point with only 15 seconds. The spray comes out, Showers goes down, but always, well, he's not popping up for anybody else's business. Sticks it just as he gets dropped the last second yet again. Could be the maker there. There it goes. Shepard drops Cameraman just as he was back to it and pushing. But at this point, they don't even have to.
Time's not even there for the eventual plant, and as Cyber tries to take down a drone, it's just Joystick to go in.
Well, now there's nobody left apart from Souls. Found himself isolated in the middle of the site. Trophy is where his head gets still isolated, still with a lot of people to go. It's a matter of seeing if they can dig through the close corners on Blue, gets him and leaves that man isolated. And a final kill or a trade even. Empire.
Because that shield is going to be a pain to deal with. 40 seconds. Oh no, just an impact this time.
Low on health, but 2 of them are trying to take up White. They're jiggling. They went and got dropped on the first one. Cameraman pulls off. We've seen a body go underneath 2. They've reclaimed verticality. Astro is under. You've got to try and get this kill, Astro. You do just though.
How's the way? Where are you?
They're the ones that try and ride it all the way to the top. Dropped. As they try and swing down the back of the stairs too. It's trade for trade inside the site itself, but it's whoever can get that very to try and make his way back around, gets an exit frag. But with 15 seconds, he doesn't have the time to get back and get that planted without being cut off in the meantime. Shepard's close. And he makes sure 20 seconds, whatever they do has to come sooner rather than later. Scyther cuts one with Dan, making sure the blast stick here. And one last cover makes it count, makes the double. Astro almost gets the triple, but it's...
But pretty interesting one coming in here at the very tail end. It's smoke off the board from Furia. Could be a target ban up against Shepard.
Yeah, obviously in position. We're going to see hard locks for the defenders, though. Ice also in position. Theater also joystick going to be brought down to just around 25 HP as a result of that. Scyther, the rotate wall is also electrocuted. They're going to take damage as they move in. That's a third down for Miracle here now. Finally going to get traded out by joystick, but it doesn't matter. He's out of time.
Left alive, and it's Highs now on the rotation. Not able to get the frag initially, but he cleans
Stuck
up.
in a very hard position to play from. He's going to get flanked out in a second here if he's not cautious. Trying to play the M590, but can't make it. He's not going to be advantageous to Highs here either. Trying to spray and trying to line up.
Almost get a quad here as he will down Lenda. That'll at least be the triple. Dan will clean it all up, and Empire with a flaw.
Miracle will, however, be able to take down Dan. And Rare still holding in the bathroom, but that doesn't matter against Joystick. Not even on the site either. The Nitro's out, doesn't go over the breach, and unfortunately move in from the side entrance here. But no, it's going to get taken down instead by Lenda. Miracle also finding always. Scyther now the last hope from Empire, trying to hold on, but you're going to have to fall back on a drone to make up the difference. In another fight, Scyther finding impact. Shepard as well catching.
Here. It's just going to require a lot in an opening frag, but they're not even going to give them that. Miracle gets one before he hops the window. But it seems like he's also found some area to use. He tries to run outside, but Furia prepared for it. Empire
the other player inside of Kitchen too. FaZe trades out onto Always at least, but Dan's still here causing problems, and he's not the only one. Joystick.
It looks like everything. Miracle trying to push forward. Scyther takes down one. Joystick delivers Miracle a bullet at the very end, and that's going to be all she wrote.
Always that word that gets thrown around because there's always replacements. There might be another operator you opt to bring instead that has the smoke canisters to get the capability of the plant that you wanted to do. You might have your plan B that is
also have the opportunity to rotate around as cameraman gets picked up. Highs. FaZe.
Ready for the pressure to come either side, but it's Souls that just opens up Fantasy and locks them to escape. That route they weren't getting very far in the hop over the gap in the middle near the diffuser. It's a smoke to go through. And locked just from that diffuser being in a... Astro is able to find one more there. It's the cut down inside the mudroom that locks off another back to the site. It's heavy pings, it's a pre-fire, and he somehow doesn't get the kill. He had all
for Furia, grabs a diffuser, needs to go for these gunfights, tries to get the first, but fails to get aim
away here, but they're doubled up on the window. Great take, great return. The drone buzzes underneath as more bullets pop off. They're taking the fight here on the pillar, but 90 falls as the two bodies double up, opens up a fresh rotation, but it's right into the face.
Rare to make sure that the side does get opened up, and as cameraman now comes around the corner, Lenda will drop.
Surrounded by stars, but with only 20 seconds, it's the stars in the roster against him. At that point, you're in the room anyway, but you've got the one on 90. You no longer have Cyber, because he gets entirely deleted out from deep, and Lenda finds camera
here at least putting up some pressure. There we have it, that's one. Goes for the second, no, didn't know that he was still in there, and that means it's all up to one now, and Lenda takes that final kill. A lack of information. 5 seconds on that clock. Furia have him an advantage, make that none. There's a drop right
behind this block of the center of the kitchen, but unfortunately they're cooked by the Mozzie, the man hiding in the corner. The grenade just drops behind him. He finishes off in the pocket of one of them. They haven't got the canisters, but they have your number.
And that it's all about. Rare needs to make sure that this flank will happen as Fantasy manages to pick up one. He gets traded out, however, 12 seconds left. The plant might go down. He will not be able to. The Maverick will lose this out. Souls cannot win this. Lenda do not peek. Almost
allow those to drop in, but it's Fantasy that gets the first with Rare being taken through the hatch. I believe that was from above. They hop in and try and build behind towards that breach on the opposite side. Lenda swings around the side, sees the Gemini disappear, but there's the response and the revenge as they try and flood their way into Trophy itself. The spray comes through and FaZe Clan come out the victors.
In the end there, are going to be
right now as well, so everything following normal trends in that respect, as both of those are going to be gone, and like the ground. Fantasy now allowed up the stairs as well, waltzing right in. We'll get traded by Chucks the smoke down. We'll see if it bleeds through. It does, as NGR has to go off that position and plant in a different spot. Ecl9pse takes down Rare. Highs back in the site now to down another one.
E1D locking down the smoke, but Hyper doesn't look the right way. Oh, follows through. The man tracks insanely well, but finally
potential risks, but they're smart team. They know exactly what to expect. However, still, we're going to see Skies, Hyper, and Lenda trade blows. Rare, now the last player. Does Hyper now have the time to get the plant? He's going to go for the frag instead, but the pre-fire is in the wrong position.
This is being so well handled right now by Dark Zero, but finally, Lenda, Fantasy, as well as Rare for Dark Zero to hold back Furia in this 1v2. He's ready for the prone angle down to the
another angle of play, and more importantly, another angle that Lenda has to watch out for. You'll know by this point.
Oh my!
He's out with a nice nade frag. We're going to see more follow that through as Furia can't seem to hold the tide back. Trying to reinsert himself from construction. Does have a way back in, but he can't win the fight against Ecl9pse. DC take another round and the
taken
lead.
down from Fantasy. Fantasy still playing pillar, but not aware of NJR moving aggressively. Freezer Candela's in. He's going to fully flash Highs, who has to try and bail out, but no, he's been locked down. Mint down as well as he gets countered out by Rare. Sky's putting the plant down all inside of the Calamity as Rare's trying to fight back, but Furia, though, over here inside of E-Box. An immediate drop for Rare as he'll be dropped as well. Miracle trying to be forceful down the staircase. Dark Zero all over this engagement. Miracle, the final one for Furia.
First laser gate on the connector door from main stairs, but oh, NJR, he's stunned out, but that'd be more in the future here. Two players right around the corner from him.
Oh, well, it's a good thing they brought 3 hard breaches because they're starting to lose those as well.
Are going on to match point. It's a 6-3 scoreline in front of us now.
In the corner, either Ecl9pse currently battling out to barrels here from Bunker. Finally gets taken down from E-Box. NGR worried about it, not able to secure that kill. But you got to do it with 1 second remaining, and I don't see that one happening. It's going to be a participation trophy kill onto Hyper as Lenda saved the KD, bro, says Skies.
Of the play space.
Yeah, they can see it, and Hyper is the one with the highest rating in the end of 1.5. It's you know, it's a goodbye to Cyclops. That's now confirmed. They are the first team that are leaving the Six Invitational. They gave it a heck of a fight, but